Deja Vu, this away!
Freedom Force, crush them!
Minuteman, what's going on?
Suddenly, the appearance of a beautiful woman stops young Nick in his tracks. She is the most gorgeous creature he has ever laid eyes on.
Child beware. He's a clone.
Put a sock in it, Mother Nature!
I knew it! Get your own act, ugly!
Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and as we can see, it's some sort of obvious trap. So, the thing to note about this part of the mission is you just want to be careful, because the minions are all easy enough to deal with. You just want to keep them away from their respective, what's the phrase? Weapons. So, you'll want to keep Minuteman away from any rocks, and you'll want to keep the male civilians away from, well, anything in general, because obviously they'll blow up. Fortunately, however, we have our friend Gravity on our side, which, as we saw there, he flew up in the air with a loft and fell back down again.
I'll teach you.
It would appear that these citizens are not going to be fans of Wicked, because they don't like defying gravity. Get it? Because it's like a musical joke. You see, because defying gravity, it's a song in Wicked. Ah, never mind.
Catch me if you can!
Musicals and gamers don't... That was rather simple. Musical theatre lovers and gamers often don't overlap, I'll admit, but in the case of this Let's Player, they do. Let the aspersions about my sexuality now be cast, good viewer.
Ready.
Given that the internet's that sort of place.
Here comes a bit.
Don't worry, I won't be singing Defying Gravity for you, because I am well aware that that is well out of my register.
What is it?
Yes, that was a fairly simple destruction of Minuteman there.
Peaches and cream.
Ready.
So long as you don't,
Fox 1.
no you don't. Yeah, bugger.
Bullet here.
Alright, come here.
Save me.
I'll throw the book at you.
I can do this all day. I was saying something, what was it? It'll come back to me in a minute.
Yes, sugar.
Okay, Alchemist, aloft again, if you please.
Ready for duty.
Ready to
That's
rumble.
it.
Liberty Lad, ready.
Got him. That's how you do it.
What is it?
Ha! Ready.
Ah. Oh, we got him.
Yes, sugar. Here comes trouble.
Ahead it comes. Catch me if
That's
you
it.
can.
And that's it. There we go.
I'm itching for a tussle.
Ready to rumble.
Yes, that was a fairly... That was it. It was about Minuteman. That was fairly easy defeating Minuteman there. He'll obviously be your biggest threat, really. After the male civilians, I would say. So if you just gang up on him and, you know, keep him knocked down, then you should be alright. You know, just keep him stunned, keep him knocked down, stop him from fighting back, really. And overwhelm him with overwhelming numbers. That's the American way. Anyway, time to interview Eve.
I'm alright. Your friend is there. Inside a statue and frozen in place. We must rescue him. Go!
Thanks, lady. Let's get Minuteman.
Good. Okay, but before we do that, we're going to head in a southwesterly direction. Behold, an experience canister stuck inside a tree. Now, because these things can often be a bit temperamental sometimes, i.e. energy X canisters that are stuck inside other things,
Ready for duty.
we're going to use the power of vandalism and
Fox 1.
punch this tree, which in turn clears the energy X canister. So hopefully we should be able to grab it when it stops phasing out of existence. There we go, and we'll give it to Eve, our new addition to the team, who is the standard innocent and yet beautiful and incredibly alluring woman. and her lack of clothes there are very appropriate. And before you say anything, it's appropriate to the plot and nothing else. Honestly. So,
Freedom force!
Save me!
Ready.
certainly,
Ready, lad,
madam,
ready.
I'll save you. Save
How
you
do
to
you
your
like that?
doom!
Help me!
Ready.
No, wait.
Ready to rumble.
That joke doesn't quite work so well.
Here comes trouble.
Let me help.
Okay, ladies, if you would do your thing.
Yield before Gaia's mistress.
Okay, take
Ready
this.
to serve.
And attack them from a range. Which subsequently sends his partner flying.
I'm finished.
Ready
You are
to
finished,
rumble.
madam, thanks to the
Ready.
powers of explosions.
Point me at the bad guys.
Bullet ready for duty.
If you have problems in life, then you're clearly not using enough explosive material.
Okay, what do you need?
That's my philosophy.
Ready for duty.
That's the American way.
Bullet here.
Oh dear. Again with the anti-American sentiments in this LP, which is really not true. Again, I have to make that clear.
Ready to serve.
Comes the pig. Oh, you got me.
I hold no, phew, that was close. I hold no,
Ready to rumble.
Bullet here.
hatred of America, or of any country really, or indeed of anyone at all.
I'm itching for a tussle.
With the possible exception of the Ice Queens.
Four are lies, one is true. Swordsman before they bury you.
Ugh, bloody Ice Queens. So, in a flashback to the very beginning of the game, when Minuteman was imbued with his powers by a statue of the Minuteman from American history, we have 5 statues of the Minuteman.
Golly! Deja Vu must have Minuteman trapped in one of those statues.
That's the one, Liberty Lad.
I'll be here all week.
There we go. So now we have to interview these 4 clones, as indicated by the yellow arrows. Right after we deal
What
with
is
these,
it?
gentlemen.
You two-bit creep.
That's it, Bullet.
I'll make it quick.
What
Bah.
is it?
Alchemist, where are you? There, perfect. Repulsion, if you please, madam. Right
Okay,
next to
what do you
Liberty
need?
Lad.
I'll be here all week.
Now that, good viewer, is teamwork.
Point me at the bad guys.
Okay, let's go looking. Because of course we have to try and get rid of all the
Point me at
inhabitants.
the bad guys.
Inhabitants? The clones of... The false inhabitants, the clones inhabitants of Patriot City, the unusual inhabitants of Patriot City, as they are described below.
Ready to serve.
Okay, Eve. We'll show off more of her abilities rather than just Arrow, because Eve is another character who is pretty good at crowd control.
Take this. Ready to serve.
Bah, resisted. Oh well.
Peaches and cream.
Ready to serve.
Okay, well in this case we will just shoot him,
Yes, sugar.
because he's a male civilian and we don't want to do anything.
I give up. Ask away.
Yeah?
Okay, in
What?
fact actually, Liberty Lad, get over here, because he may well blow up after we interview him.
Keep on looking. Do what you will. Minuteman's destined to take a spill.
Huh? That's not a clue.
Oh, you wanted the clue. Minuteman will fight no more. Locked away anywhere but 4. Happy now?
Okay.
And of course knock him out from a range,
Here comes trouble.
like so. Boom!
Okay, what
Quite
do you
literally.
Yes, sugar.
One thing to note, good viewer, is that
I'm itching for
it's
a
not
tussle.
always the same
Ready for duty.
it's not always the same number statue
I'm
that
itching for
Minuteman
a
is
tussle.
hidden
Bullet
in
here.
each game, so you have to do the interviews.
Grace.
Bullet here.
Which is good, I feel. I don't
Catch
like
me if you can.
I like a game which has replayability.
Let me help.
Ready.
What I don't like is when you have
I can't take
For
it.
Gaia.
Okay.
Bullet here.
enemies that run away like
Gaia.
fish.
Help me.
Because we all know that the fish with legs are the most dangerous of all. So what we'll do instead is we'll use Nature's Kiss, which is a rather useful ability of
Here
Eve's.
it comes, jerk.
Okay, try again before she gets shot to death.
I can't be stopped. Help me.
Come on, Eve. Kindly make out with the nice police officer in the bushes.
You two-bit creep! Please!
This is getting tiresome. Blind him.
For the grace of
Or
Gaia.
paralyze him, one of the two. Right.
Ready to rumble.
Okay,
What's up?
people. Since this man is
Ready for
clearly
duty.
rejecting Eve's advances,
Fast enough for
You win! I'll talk!
Point me at the bad guys. Okay, punk. Tell me where Minuteman is.
You'll find your friend alive and well, banished in a stony shell. But look for someone marked with 5, and you'll be lucky to escape alive.
What's up?
I like the police's voices in this game.
Quick, I'm hit.
Just, you know, melodramatic and adding to the drama of it all, which is one thing I love about this game, is
Houston, we have a problem.
Please.
the high
What's
drama
up?
and the high sort of
Justice
camp nature of it all, really.
Oh no!
Mix it up.
For Gaia.
Can't be stopped.
What's up?
Okay.
I'm above the
Okay, what do
law.
you need?
You two-bit creep.
Evil is nearby.
Okay. One conclusion I've reached about these cops is that, as well as being incredibly annoying, they also must be gay, because they're rejecting the advances of beautiful women
You two-bit
who
creep.
come up and try to kiss them. Try again. Swarm of leaves, that's the one I want.
Nature cries out.
Help me! Here it comes, jerk!
Blinded. Right, now we should be able to get in close.
Bullet here.
Justice hurts!
The hand coming to you.
That's the one.
Win! I'll talk! You win! I'll talk!
Yes, well, they're either gay or mad, given, you know, the rhyming and they serve a mad supervillain
For Gaia's
and
grace.
all that. It's either gay or
Bullet,
mad.
ready for duty.
Yes, sugar.
Judging by current evidence, I'm going to go with gay.
Point me at the bad guy. Okay, clone. Where's Minuteman?
This puzzle's tough, true and true. But to assist, I've got a clue. To foil the plans of Deja Vu, look anywhere but number 2.
Would it hurt to give a straight answer just once? For liberty!
I'm hit.
Got him. Okay, keep going. I may have to send Bullet out to do some scouting shortly, because I'm sure that this won't be the last of them.
Ready.
Simple fist flurry,
Fast
Mr.
enough.
Bullet.
You had it coming to you.
Give up. I'll tell you everything.
For Gaia.
Liberty Lad, ready.
Simples.
Okay, clone features. Tell me what's going on.
There's a trick to all of this, you see. Minuteman's not sitting on statue number 3.
Bullet here.
That was an attempt
I'll
at a
make it
meerkat
quick.
noise, but it failed. Oh no, she was the last of them. Excellent. So, that's all done.
Yes.
I'm itching for a tussle.
So, it wasn't 2, it wasn't 3, it wasn't 4, and it wasn't 5.
Yeah? What?
Guess which one that leaves, good viewer?
Minuteman! Or are you?
Got to stop Deja Vu. He's...
Freedom Fortress, get the Freedom Flyer down here. I've got Minuteman and a new friend to boot.
You found your friend, you're full of cheer, you're the heroes of the year! But you won't be smiling anymore when you see what I have in store.
There we go, all objectives completed, and obviously we've got all of the clones. No damage, with the possible exception of that tree, but that doesn't count now, does it? And got that prestige from the previous mission. So I would just like to end this video on the note of save the rainforests, because trees do in fact matter, even if they're hiding energy X canisters. Well, that's a grey area. Thank you as always for your views, good viewer. This has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.